So with the negativity of television, it can be just a really good positive change to have like those happy vibes, good feeling type of things, accessible to people who are interested in those ideas. And boy, it would sure be nice to see stuff like that grow. And this is all of this appeals to me because of what I've been through in this system. And I did contact the Kamala Harris campaign just recently with a $16.7 billion plan to create housing throughout the United States for all of our displaced population, to provide housing for all of our non-compliance that they can check in just using their cell phones. It's all free. They got access to services on their TV on the inside, so they got access to things that they needed, come stocked with food. Uh, they can pick up a food package from a locker, and uh, it's all off major bus lines. The idea is basically to take an adventure trailer to streamline all of the hookups, to create a centralized structure that can hold about 100 of those things, to have those things produced by mobile home or a travel trailer manufacturer. There's one right south of Portland, actually. That would be my first place to look for a contract. And to create temporary housing that can be replaced if it's too destroyed, and something that's durable, and something that can be cleaned and kept coronavirus safe. The whole idea is to split up the shelters and to give people something that's more friendly, because in a lot of ways our homeless population is a super spreader in the fact that they're constantly commingling in tight quarters, and that's it's just dangerous. So maybe there's a way to get COVID money for that. I don't know how all that works. Um, but I did come up with a plan that would house our entire homeless population, and we could probably get it done within a year, especially if we can get more than one of these mobile home or these adventure trailer companies contracted. If we can all get them contracted, get them all pumping these things out, and the steel bases in the land acquired on the bus lines in the cities. I mean, if we could get all this done, it could take a relatively short period of time. We'd be able to have all of that housing. So I've already, that's kind of where my head has been as far as altruistic thoughts and how that would combine with capitalism. I mean, boy, if I could just get that $16.7 billion contract just for myself, that's a 10% profit margin. I'd have to split that with whoever I go into business with on the deal, because I can use 51% ownership as a veteran to get a government contract. I mean, if I could, that's the minimum. So there's a big share there out of that money, that $16.7 billion that goes to the manufacturing and the design and all of this stuff, and that's about $800,000 profit, or $800 million to go all the way around for that. And if that was 100% mine, that would be $800 million just from me. What? Why? And by housing our entire homeless population at the same time. So that's kind of where my head is with like all of this stuff. But I'm still focusing on the dream and bringing that to reality. And I have other goals that come before that just have to do with achieving my own security. So that's it's so I see something really interesting there. And I look at my kids and the difficulties they might have with PTSD, and I think, well, if I'm to create some type of family legacy or some type of idea of that in a business that my children could participate in or something like that, I this is something that will be good for them on a regular daily basis. I mean, just happiness. So giving, loving, helping from people who needed help at one point, but just, weren't able to do it. So now, I love Mr. Beast. So whoever you are, Mr. Beast, your shit is off the motherfucking hook. Awesome. Good work, man.